what I think about what I'm thinking about when I think about the things I think about when I'm jogging. I think about a mask. I think about how I'm not wearing one, and I think about how I should wear one, but how I can't wear one when I'm jogging. And I think about where my breath is going and the little tiny droplets of me going out of my mouth when I jog, and I think about how I never thought of that before this. I don't have corona, but if I did, I feel like, well, I'm not certain I don't have corona, but I think about who does know for certain if they don't have corona. But I don't think I do. But I think about if I did, I think about, do the little tiny red balls of corona come out of my mouth and fly along Virginia corridor in the wind? With stern little faces making noise like the Tasmanian devil? Their little red bumpy arms and legs hopping mad looking for a nose or a mouth, and I think about if they don't find a nose or a mouth in the hot sun, do they struggle and cry and land on the pavement and then get squashed by a hipster on a scooter and die? And then I think, why is there a hipster on a scooter on Virginia corridor? Spewing gas fumes in my face, and why isn't some Karen saying something about that? Yeah, I'm not wearing a mask, but these little scooter fucks are killing us too. I mean, the road is right there. Why are you dodging old ladies on a bike path? And then I go back to thinking if I had a mask, it may be easier. But I think I can't jog with a mask. Maybe I should go on the street. And then I think about basketball. And basketball players in Indiana who played on dirt courts on farms, and how they have longer careers because their knees were cushioned by the dirt. And I think about the kids that didn't play in the dirt, who grew up playing on asphalt in the park or the city, and how studies show that their knees didn't last as long as the kids who played in the dirt. And I think about how I'm saving my knees running on the dirt instead of the street. And then I think how I'm old. Or I think I must be getting old if I'm thinking about my knees. And then I think about sex. Ever so briefly. And then I think about my family and past loved ones and all the things I've ever done wrong in my entire life, and I let out a noise. A gasp, a growl, a shuddering, guttural noise to get those thoughts out of my head. And I think about that noise and where it came from, and I think about that dude over there and what he thought about my noise. Did he think I was a freak? Did he think anything at all? And then I think about the possibility of him not thinking about me and just thinking about what he's thinking about. Is he thinking about sex? And I think about, why the hell am I thinking about what the fuck that guy's thinking about? Ooh, I think I'm odd. And then I think about my cat. And I think about how my cat is old. And how old it is. And how it's going to die soon. And I think about how I'm going to pay for it. I think about how maybe I could bury the cat in the backyard. And I think about how that would be weird. But no one would know. It would be my little secret. And then I think about, my God, what the hell are you thinking about? And then I think about my brother. And how he said you could put a cat out of its misery and put a cat in a cat carrier, then put the cat carrier in a full bathtub. And then I think about how cruel that is, and I think about how I could never do that. And then I think about people drowning in their own fluids in the hospital with nobody around. And how terrible that would be, and how it happens every day. And I think about that so cruel and terrible, and people don't talk about that. Instead, they talk about bars reopening and how I'm not wearing a mask. But I can't when I'm jogging. I do it all day, but I can't when I'm jogging. And I think about how terrible we all are. And how terrible I am, and yet how beautiful it is today. And I think about the sun killing all the corona in my body and the Tasmanian spittle that comes out of my mouth. And then I look around and I stop and I think about how the trail is completely empty. As far as the eye can see. I look around and I think how I really don't need a mask right now. See? And then I think about you. I think about me and you and how you left. I think about how you slowly walked down the hall, bumping casually into the wall, and your raincoat. And I think about how cute it was that your right toe kicked up and to the right when you walked. And I think about where you are now. And I think about how long it's been. And then I think about, I think I need to stop thinking.